Florida Congressman Carlos Gimenez himself, he's the member of the House Homeland Security, Armed Services, and Select Committee on China. Congressman, this is really startling. Tell me what you feel happened here.
Well, not only there, but also in Cuba itself. We believe that the Russians targeted our embassy and the Canadian embassy and affected hundreds of our diplomats in Cuba, giving them some pretty debilitating brain injuries where they can't hear. They have functional, dysfunction. Look, one of the things they told me was if somebody is suffering from Havana syndrome, usually you and I, when we put a finger in front of our face like that, we can see two fingers. Somebody that suffers from the syndrome can only see one. That's just one of the symptoms that they have. And so the evidence is growing that the Russians are behind it. And obviously, they could do whatever they want in Cuba since that's their big ally. So, yeah, it's a big, serious problem. It's happening not just in Cuba, but around the world.
But how are they targeting Americans? Is there a device that they need to carry this out? What specifically is the weapon?
No, we don't know what the weapon is, but it seems to be, I mean, my theory is some kind of directed energy toward a specific area, and then anybody in that area is going to be affected. So, yeah, it's pretty serious stuff. And again, like I said, it's not just happening. It started in Havana. That's the first time we noticed it, but now we're seeing it around the world. They even targeted a NATO summit. Some of our generals, et cetera, they targeted the people there too. So, we got to find out what it is, but we're pretty sure that's the Russians that are behind it.
Well, this is incredible. I mean, the national security issues that have come to light in the last couple of years are stunning. An op-ed in the Miami Herald slamming the Biden campaign's Hispanic outreach. Meanwhile, in Florida, they call it, quote, 3 gringos in Coral Gables launch Biden-Harris Latino campaign. The piece points out that the campaign did not feature any Latinos or any big names at the opening of the Miami-Dade Democrat Hispanic Caucus office. Instead, they sent second gentleman Doug Emhoff, Kamala Harris's husband, Florida Democrat Party Chair Nikki Fried, and Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Cava, who introduced the campaign. Congressman, what do you know about this?
Yeah, it's really hard to find Hispanics in Miami-Dade. I think I must be the only one. Look, it's par for the course for the Democrat Party. They are, they're blind, they're deaf, they're tone deaf, and so yeah. So I would figure that when you have a Hispanic outreach launching of something like that, you're actually going to have some Hispanics that are going to be involved. Look, the problem with the Democrat Party, and they know it, and this is not joking, is that Hispanics are turning away from the Democrat Party in general, and Joe Biden in particular. More and more Hispanics are saying hasta la vista to the Democrat Party. They know it. They have a huge problem. And the fact that they didn't even have a Hispanic on this is just plain dumb. And the optics are horrible.
Well, who's running things over there, Congressman? I mean, everything from bad policy to dividing us, over and over again, declaring Easter Sunday as Transgender Visibility Day. I mean, what kind of a tin ear does that?
I mean, again, these people are just, they're tone deaf, and they continue to be tone deaf. Look, the Democrat Party is more and more just white liberals, ultra liberals, socialists, and Hispanics are turning away from that because those aren't our values. And we're seeing also more and more African Americans are turning away from the Democrat Party. So they've got a huge problem on their hands. Their ultra left ideology, doesn't fit with normal Americans, and Hispanics are normal Americans. So are African Americans, and we just don't abide by those values, and that's why we're turning away from them.
Well,
and you're going to see President Trump get probably the highest number of Hispanic votes of any presidential candidate in that's a Republican presidential candidate in history.
Maybe, but don't you have also issues on the Republican side? I mean, you've got extremists on both sides, and now Nebraska Congressman Don Bacon says it's possible that Mike Johnson will be removed as the Speaker of the House if he brings the Ukraine aid bill up for a vote. Speaker Johnson called for Republicans to stick together. He was on Fox News last night with Trey Gowdy. Watch this.
I think all of my other Republican colleagues recognize this is a distraction from our mission. Again, the mission is to save the republic. And the only way we can do that is if we grow the House majority, win the Senate, and win the White House. So we don't need any dissension right now. You know, this is not an easy job right now. We have the smallest majority literally right now in U.S. history. We have a 1-vote margin. But when you do the math to get a majority vote, I can only lose 1. So we're not going to get the legislation that we all desire and prefer.
I mean, Congressman, shouldn't you all be sticking together at this point and pointing out Biden failures rather than having infighting within your own?
Duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we should be doing. But then we have some members that want to put the attention on themselves and not on the things that we have to do as a conference, as the Republican Party. What really bothers me, Maria, is that I have to vote on legislation which is more to the left than I really want to, because of this fringe that's supposed to be the ultra conservatives are actually forcing our agenda to go left because we can't get their votes, and then now they're threatening our speaker again, and that's why, again, you know, if you knew, you know me, that I was an only Kevin guy. I wanted Kevin McCarthy because I knew nothing was going to change because the dynamics didn't change. So we're exactly at the same place right now with Speaker Johnson, which I support, than we would have been with Kevin McCarthy. And so this whole episode of removing speakers and threatening speakers does nobody any good except the Democrat Party. It certainly doesn't do the country any good, and it certainly doesn't do the Republican Party any good. And so, yeah, we need to come back together, get some sanity back in our conference. We do need to grow the majority. That's the only way that we can save this country. We need a new president. We need President Trump to be president, and we need to control the Senate. That's the only way you're going to reverse many of these policies that are hurting everyday Americans today.
Yeah, we'll see if you can do it. Congressman, thank you. We'll be watching. We so appreciate your time this morning.
All right.
Carlos Gimenez is in Florida.